Well, here's another day of virtual Bible school, and happy to share a little song with you. And I'm pretty sure that this is a song that I may have sung, especially with the preschool members of our vacation Bible school class in the past. I feel pretty confident that a couple of times when we were at St. Ignatius and we were sitting around on the floor, I sang this song. I'm going to do it in what guitar players call the key of E. It's also kind of called the Johnny Cash key, because if you talk to your parents about Johnny Cash, they'll think of a couple of his songs. He had many songs, but he did one of his most famous ones in the key of E. So I have decided to go for that and kind of give it a little bit of a Johnny Cash flavor. It goes like this. Well, I went up to E-Town and walked around the block. I walked right into a donut shop. I picked up a donut out of the grease, and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. Well, she looked at the nickel, she looked at me, and she said, "This nickel ain't no good to me. It's got a hole in the middle all the way through." And I said, "Well, the donut's got one too." I went up to E-Town and walked around the block. I walked right into a donut shop. I picked up a donut out of the grease, handed the lady a 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel and she looked at me. She said, "This nickel ain't no good to me. It's got a hole in the middle all the way through." And I said, "Well, the donut's got one too."
Jesus continued, "There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger one said to his father, 'Father, give me my share of the estate.' So he divided his property between them. Not long after that, the younger son got together all he had, set off for a distant country, and there squandered his wealth in wild living. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to a citizen of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. He longed to fill his stomach with the pods that the pigs were eating, and no one gave him anything. When he came to his senses, he said, 'How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare? And here I am, starving to death. I will set out and go back to my father and say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.' So he got up and went to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' So they began to celebrate. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. 'Your brother has come,' he replied, 'and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound.' The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours has squandered your property with prostitutes comes home, you kill the fattened calf for him.' 'My son,' the father said, 'you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.'"
Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make the welcome home sign for the prodigal son. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is take out your materials from this bag for this project and lay them out on a flat surface or a table. And then, so everything in this project is so it's all sticky, so you don't need any like glue or tape or anything like that. So it's all sticky. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the blue string and we're gonna put it through the sticky side. So you can take this off and poke out your little holes right here. We're gonna put it through the front. And then we're going to pull. You don't have to take off the sticky foam yet because it might be a little hard, but you can do it. You can pull it off or you can just leave it. So we're gonna pull it through the back. So it should go from across the back and then put it through like this. And we're gonna pull it all the way through so it's even on both sides. And we're gonna tie it in a little knot so you can hang it wherever you want. And we're just gonna tie it like that. You can tie it a couple times, tie it in a bow, whatever you like. And there you have it. It can hang wherever you want it to. So now it's the fun part. We're going to put on our little fence post, it looks like. So take your wooden sticks and we're just gonna line them all up in a line where the little divots are, and put one right here, right here, right here, and keep going. So I'm taking this and I'm putting it at the top right there and stick it on. And then you take your next one and place it right beside it. So it should look like this. And then take another one and place it right beside it. And keep going till you get to the end. So I'm placing another one, setting it like that, placing another one, and then I'm gonna place the last one right there, and then we put our fence post on. So it should look like this at the end. It doesn't have to be even, but as long as they're on there, that's good. And then we're going to put our little Bible verse on the bottom where the extra white space is. The Bible verse says, "This son of mine was dead, and now he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found." Luke 15:24. So we're going to put that right at the bottom of our white space, the bottom of our fence post. So it can look like this now. And now let's put on our little decorations on the door. So let's take your brown lines and let's stick one on the top and one near the bottom. So I'm going to place one right here and one right here. So place it. There's one. And then I'm going to take the other, peel off the back, and place it near the bottom right there. So it can look like this. Okay, and now we're going to take our little gray dots and place them all on the fence. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be 6 right here and 6 right there. So, and they also have a peel off sticky back, so you don't need glue or tape or anything. So there's 1. 2. 3. And you can just place it right in your individual sticks, right there. It's a little hard to get the back off. 4. 5. And 6. So I'm done with the top. I placed all 6 above, and now we're going to do the 6 on the bottom. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now it should look like this. Your dot should be on your round lines. And now let's put the little heart on it that says welcome home, and it should go right in the middle like that. Okay, so this has a sticky back on it, so just peel that off and place it right in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. It says welcome home. Now we have one more detail to put on. So take the little white dot, or your one little white dot, and peel off the back of it. And then place it right here by the welcome home sign. And it's like a little door handle. And then you take, oh, it has 2 peel offs, so you can put your button on like a little door handle. And there you go. Here is your welcome home sign. You can hang it anywhere in your house. And this craft was for the prodigal son. So there you have it.